a lot of students really get that fruits and vegetables are good to help with digestion or to keep
Hmm.
you in a steady state or to give you the nutrients you need. But what I hear that you talk a lot about is reducing inflammation. So, and can you explain why that is important? And if I'm hearing correctly, it's healthy fats that can really help with that, but maybe I got that wrong. So could you explain that a little bit too?
Absolutely. So yes, healthy fats definitely help to reduce inflammation, but also just eating more whole real foods. But it's more than foods as well. Like stress can lead to inflammation, inadequate sleep, not drinking enough water. All of those things play a role. I mean, I look at health as this 5-tier pyramid, and at the bottom is our sleep, which is our foundation. Above that is stress relief, then water intake, then food, then movement. And so it's really important that we're taking all of these things into account. And yes, the food is a key component to that, but our foundation is even more important. And so inflammation matters because it's a good thing until it becomes chronic. So, for example, if you have an injury or a surgery, inflammation is present and that's helping to heal and repair. But when that inflammation is constantly there, it starts to change our cell structures. Like it's like our body is on fire inside. And sometimes we feel it, sometimes we don't. It can affect our skin, it can cause bone damage or more likely to have breaks. It harms our joints and our gut health. And so we hear of leaky gut, where we have these little finger like projections in our gut and they're supposed to be nice and tight, but we actually get gap junctions. And then food particles can seep through and create this inflammatory reaction. And that leads to, not feeling so great, but it also affects our mental clarity and our it can lead to depression and changes in mood, can lead to poor oral health. So if your mouth is like not as healthy or you have a bad taste in your mouth, but then, long term, that inflammation is absolutely linked to heart disease, higher risk of cancer, weight gain, and it's the root cause of nearly all disease states. So it's really important when we think about overall health is as soon as we can to start focusing on how do we live more of an anti-inflammatory life. And again, that's more than just food, but I do think that that is, the SAD diet, as I referenced, the standard American diet is very pro-inflammatory, as is the standard American lifestyle. And so the more that we can be aware of those 5 foundational components, the more that we're going to help to reduce that.
Nice, I like that. Good description.